I love baseball cards. Got 'em, need 'em, got 'em, need 'em, need 'em, got 'em, need 'em.
Welcome to another episode of Remember the Great Sports Card Show Pickups video. Today I'm going to share with you two card show pickup videos. This is going to be part one of two. And you'll see why I have to have a second part here in a minute. And I'm going to save that for last. But I'm going to go through some stuff. Got some pretty good deals, I feel, at this last card show. So I'm just going to jump right into it and kind of show you what I got here. And we will move pretty quickly here. This first lot were all $1 a piece. And this is a Evan Longoria thick card. I just think these are pretty cool little cards, and for $1 I thought, why not? So a Steven Jackson autograph, former Charlotte Bobcat, Indiana Pacer, San Antonio Spur, etc. Probably most famously known for going up into the stands and starting a brawl at the Pistons and Pacers game a few years back, if you guys remember that. He was one of the instigators of that brawl, so if you ever want to, Google Steven Jackson Pacers, you'll probably come across that. Another $1 autograph, Jordan Hamilton. Another $1 autograph in Karis LeVert. And finally, another $1 signature in James Posey. So, pretty happy to add these NBA autographs, certified issues, to the collection. These are pretty nice, and that Evan Longoria is a nice one as well. So, only $1 a piece, couldn't pass it up. Alright, so this next lot, I paid $10 total for. So it came out to a little bit less than $2 an autograph, or $2 a card. They're not all autographs. So we may show a few of them off while I do this. Let me get these in place. And the first one is a Vladimir Guerrero jersey. A Juan Gonzalez dual jersey, which I might send this TTM through him, so keep your eyes open for him maybe sending that back signed, hopefully, in the near future. A dual jersey, well, we'll wait on that one. A dual jersey of Fred McGriff. Well, it's not a jersey, it's a bat and a jersey. But I thought that was pretty neat. A Christian Yelich jersey card, and don't pay attention to the price. I got these all bundled together for $10. They're going to share a page. A basketball jersey, dual jersey of Andre Drummond and Charlie Villanueva. Andre Drummond, I really like the way he plays the game. Good rebounder, all-around player. And I thought a dual jersey of those two guys was definitely worth it. And finally, the most expensive thing that I bought. I'm just teasing. I actually bought an Ichiro Suzuki jersey. Now, it fits in the palm of my hand. And maybe a pet hamster could wear it or something, or a kitten maybe. But this is a replica Ichiro jersey. So in total, this entire lot was only $10. So no super awesome autographs, unfortunately, this time around, but some pretty nice little jersey cards and bat cards. And this little jersey he threw in for free. I thought that was nice of him, so pretty cool there. I am going to save the next stack of autographs for second to last. And I'm just going to kind of shovel through these really fast. Alright, so this next stack is this big. Okay? And what this stack is vintage football. 1960s, early 70s football. I paid $15 for this entire stack. I'm going to sit down here and kind of go through them really quickly. But this entire stack, I did my research while I was at the show, simply looking up addresses on my phone, seeing if these players were still willing signers and still alive. So I put quite a stack together, so hopefully you'll be seeing a lot of these back in future TTM videos. So I'm just going to go through these rather quickly. There's some more Ernie Coys. There's half a card. That was freebie. Some Haven Moses. Ed Flanagan. Looks like Harold Jackson on 2. Rick Volk. Old Colt. Jerry Philbin on 3. Mark Nordquist on 2. Chris, I can't even say this guy's name. Ferrisopoulos on 3. Rockne Freitas on 2 different cards. Bill Bradley on 2 different cards. Well, they're not different, 2 cards I should say. Roy Jefferson, former Steelers and Redskins wide receiver on 3. Steve Owens. Packer great Mike McCoy. Houston Oiler great Ken Burrow on 2 of the same card. It says rookie. New York Jet Emerson Boozer. Rick Redmond on 3 of the same card. Fred Hoagland, hopefully I'm saying that right, on 3 cards. Ralph Neely. Tom Neville on 2 cards. They're the same. A Boyd Dollar. This is 4 of the same card. I'm not going to send all 4, but I think all of the names on this card are willing signers. I don't know much about Quaylick and Tucker, but Jefferson and Jackson I believe are good signers, so I'm going to send 1 or 2 of these to each guy and see what kind of luck I get on getting this whole thing signed. And I have another one with Steve Owens. And 3 Mike Tillemans with the same type. And finally 1 George Coons, offensive lineman, Notre Dame alum, I believe. And that stack. So again, this entire stack was $15, which I didn't think was a bad deal. If I can get this entire stack signed, well worth the investment, in my opinion. Alright, so my second to last item is what I spent the most money on, aside from my last item, and the last item is going to be featured in a separate video in itself because it's a lot of stuff. And this entire stack, I will share you a price, but I'm going to go to lesser known names to more important names in this stack. But we will start with another thickie, and that is a Dizzy Dean 1934 World Series commemorative patch. And again, I love these thick cards. They're just really cool, to collect. And usually if they're $1 or less, I might grab it. And this was kind of just a throw into the deal, so we'll put that right there. Now this next stack, I will share with you. This is what you would call prospecting. These are people that we really don't know. Most of them are all either in their first year of college. Some of these guys are still in high school even. But an entire stack of Team USA autographs. And there's a couple reds in here, which I think the reds might be a little more limited. Yeah, reds are numbered to 10 out of this set, so there's only 10 of these red colored variations in existence of these 2 guys. And again, I don't know who they are. So this is really prospecting is what it is. Hoping that I have something 5-6 years down the road when these guys are, you know, pros. The rest of these are numbered to 25 on the back. And when I picked the stack up, I made an offer to the seller, and he's like, well, you realize those are all numbered to 25. I said, no, I didn't. I just assumed they were just regular run-of-the-mill autographs. And he was looking more at the serial numbered, you know, on the back, you know, for value. But long story short, I'm just going to roll through these. Ethan Hakens, Sam Faith, who actually plays locally at a college. So I actually have his autograph already. So now I have a card. Rock Riggio, which I don't know him. Nathan Nankill, if I'm saying that right. Mac Gustet, which I pulled one of him out of a pack recently, you know, not too long ago. Nate Wolgamith, I guess we'll go with on that. Wolgamith autograph. Justin Campbell, that one's easy to say. And Matthew Bardowell. And again, these may be something or they may be nothing. You know, I took the gamble, and we'll see 4 or 5 years from now whether or not I actually made a good investment. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I had 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, there's only 10. I guess I put a couple back. But I got a 10 count wad of random autographs of these Team USA guys. So we'll put them in a stack by themselves. And now we'll move on to a weird autograph that I got for my wife. And if any of you ladies, viewers that are also collectors of cards, you're going to know immediately who this gentleman is. This is an autograph from actor Joe Manganiello out of the Allen and Ginter set from a couple years ago. And if you don't know who Joe Manganiello is, ask your significant other, wife, girlfriend, fiance, etc. He is best well known for being in the major motion picture and its sequel, starring beside Channing Tatum, Magic Mike and Magic Mike XXL. So I actually picked this up for my wife. She is a fan of his, to say it nicely. She thinks he's a very good looking man, around the same age as she is. So, you know, he's definitely worth looking at. And I got it as kind of a joke for her at the card show. And this is actually her autograph. So Joe's also known for, he showed up on, I want to say How I Met Your Mother. I remember there was a couple episodes with him on there. But more famously, his spouse is Sofia Vergara, if I'm saying that right. And that's the wife on Modern Family, the show Modern Family. This is her husband. And him and Sophia have commercials and stuff together that they've shot together. But like I said, as a joke, I got this for my wife, and that was part of this package as well from this dealer. So, the best autograph I got from this seller was a Hunter Greene patch autograph. So Hunter Greene was a number 2 overall pick a couple seasons ago. He is currently playing in the minor leagues. This is serial numbered to 199. So at $10, I could not pass this up. I thought that was a steal at that price. And collectively, totally, for the 10 Team USA autographs, the Hunter Greene, the Dizzy Dean, and the Joe autograph, I paid $35 for the entire lot. Now, these may come back to bite me and not be worth anything ever. You know, if I would say 2 of the 10 guys hit it to the majors, I've got something in that stack. If one of them turns out to be the next Alex Bregman, I really got something. So, I thought it was a fair deal. I probably wouldn't have bought these for much more than what he was selling them for, being that they're not known names at this time. You know, obviously you're chasing after the Hunter Greenes, the Royce Lewises, you know, the Brendan McKay, you know, the autographs that are guys that are established minor leaguers that are on their way up through their systems, where these guys are just now in college or still in high school. So we're going to have a couple years before we actually know if any of these 10 autographs are even worth anything. So with that being said, that is the collection of recent card show pickups, but we have one last surprise. This was the package or the pickup that's going to have its own video. And just stay with me because it's an entire box. So give me 1 second to rearrange. So guys, you can see this is a 5,000 count box. And what I'm about to pull out of this is something that I have never seen until I went to this card show and I made this purchase. And what these cards are very rare. At least to me they're rare. I've never seen them before. When you first pull these cards out, you don't think anything of them. Oh wow, a Travis Lee, big whoop-de-doo. Nothing special. You turn it over, however, and it actually has the photo negatives, or the slides, from the actual picture depicted on the card. So before digital cameras existed, photographers would actually take image shots on regular film, 35 millimeter film, and then they would submit the image to the card company. And as you can see, that is the slide of that image. And on the back, it's kind of a zoomed in photo of his head, but there is the image used on the back of the card as well. So I bought this entire box filled with these proofs, or whatever you want to call them, slides, proofs, photo negatives, 35 millimeter whatevers. I'm not a photographer by any means, but this is a relic from the past. These no longer exist. Fleer no longer exists. These proofs are one of a kind, meaning this proof goes with that card, and you're never going to find that anywhere else, with the exception of maybe the original photographers whose name is on there. So how did I get these? Well, if you recall, a while back I posted a video, and I'll post it right up here, with all of the Fleer cards that were sample jersey cards, basically memorabilia cards. And it was one of the first videos I ever posted on YouTube, and they came from that same sale. Basically, when Fleer went out of business, and I'll show you another one here. When Fleer went out of business in 2005, 6, whatever that was. That's a Carlos Delgado. They had an auction selling all their stuff. This was bought at the auction. So, I'm going to wrap up this video. If you're interested in seeing what's in this box, check out part 2 of this video. And we will go through the box. I'm not going to go through all of them, but then I will tell you how much I paid for these, and you will not believe the price that I paid for these. So thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me on another card show pickup video, and stay tuned for part 2 so we can go through this amazing box and this amazing find.